Hello everyone, myself Shreya Valavalkar from Perfect Electronics MIDC Y. Today I will present experiment named as frequency modulation using IC2206. I will be explaining its construction and working. I will also show the demo of this experiment. This experiment is very useful for students of physics, electronics, electricals, computer science and IT departments. Don't forget to watch this video till the end. Also, like and share this video. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to Perfect Electronics. Press the bell icon for notifications so you will not miss any of our future videos. Now let us see the details of our experiment. Now I will explain the chart of the experiment frequency modulator using IC2206. The aim of this experiment is to study the frequency modulator using IC2206. The apparatus used are experimental board, a 12-volt DC power supply, signal generator, CRO or DSO. This is the circuit diagram of the frequency modulator. This is the IC number 2206. We have used resistances R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5 and capacitors C1, C2 and C3. We have connected the 12-volt DC supply at pin number 4 with respect to ground connected at pin number 12. We have given the input message signal at pin number 9 having a frequency of 100 Hz and the peak-to-peak voltage of 5 volts. The output is connected to the CR at pin number 2. If we do not provide any input signal to this IC, it will generate a carrier wave internally having the frequency 3.4 kHz. Its waveform is shown as here. But if we apply a input message signal, then its frequency changes in accordance with the message signal. See, in the positive half cycle of the message signal, the carrier wave is compressed. That is, the frequency is increased. And in the negative half cycle, the carrier wave has expanded. That is, its frequency is reduced. Hence, we can observe that the frequency of the carrier wave changes in accordance with the message signal. This is how we can see the message signal and the carrier and the frequency modulated carrier wave on the CRO. Result: the carrier frequency of sine wave changes in accordance with message signal. You can perform this experiment according to the procedure as given here. Now let us see the demo of this experiment.
परफेक्ट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स वाई आयोजित 6 दिवसांचं प्रॅक्टिकल बेस्ड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स अँड कम्प्युटर इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग.
पात्रता: इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स आणि कम्प्युटरचे शिक्षण आवश्यक. बीई, डिप्लोमा, बीएससी, एमएससी झालेल्यांसाठी उपयुक्त.
या ट्रेनिंगमध्ये भरपूर प्रॅक्टिकल सह मुलाखतीची तयारी करून घेतली जाते, ज्यामुळे जॉब मिळणं सोपं जातं.
ट्रेनिंगसाठी संपर्क: डॉक्टर ढेकळे, परफेक्ट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स MIDC Y. मोबाईल 98 222 41 255.
This is the experimental setup of frequency modulator using IC2206. This is our IC2206 and we have connected resistances R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5 and capacitors C1, C2 and C3. We have connected 12-volt regulated DC supply and input sine wave from the signal generator. Its frequency is 100 Hz. See, we have kept the frequency multiplier at 100 and dial at 1. And we have connected this input message signal to the X terminal of the CRO. Then we have connected the output FM modulated signal to the Y terminal of the CRO. Now I am disconnecting the input. This is the carrier wave having the frequency 3.2 kHz. This carrier wave is generated internally inside the IC. Now I am connecting the input and disconnecting the output and keeping it at stop mode. This is the message signal having frequency 100 Hz and peak to peak voltage of 4.2 volts. Now I am connecting the output and keeping it at run mode. I am keeping it at stop mode. See, this is our message signal and this is our FM modulated signal. As we can observe, during the positive half cycle of the message signal, the carrier wave is compressed, that is, the frequency has increased, and during the negative half cycle of the message signal, the carrier wave has expanded, that is, the frequency has decreased. So we can say that the frequency of the modulated wave changes in accordance with the message signal. How did you feel about this video? Feel free to write any doubts and suggestions in the comment section. Also, this video has been made under the technical guidance of R.V. Dhekle sir. Thank you.
लेक्चर संपल्याची बेल अगदी वेळेत झाली.
ही किमया आहे परफेक्ट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्सच्या ॲटो लेक्चर बेलची. एवढंच नाही तर आता परफेक्टच्या ॲटो राष्ट्रगीत प्लेअरवर तुम्हाला हव्या असलेल्या वेळेवर दररोज स्वयंचलितपणे राष्ट्रगीत वाजवा.
शाळा कॉलेजसाठी उपयुक्त
संपूर्ण ऑटोमॅटिक परफेक्ट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्सचे ॲटो लेक्चर बेल आणि ॲटो राष्ट्रगीत प्लेअर.
फ्री डेमो आणि इन्स्टॉलेशन साठी संपर्क परफेक्ट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स MIDC वाई. मोबाईल 98 222 41 255.